Out of vintage, sorry.
Well, how goes it? Welcome. Hello. Greetings. how you all doing? How you all doing? Welcome, Gladiator, Rob, Victim, Kyber, Foxlord, Simon. Hope you guys doing well. Yeah, welcome to the weekend, the Saturdays, the almost holidays even. Yeah. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? My bones itch, but always good. Did you try scratching them? No. Did you try scratching your bones? Oh, it's knife. Want me to scratch them? Yeah, see, there you go. Victim offering a hand already. Got enough sleep? Ah, yeah. I got enough sleep. Don't you worry. I'm bred differently. Yeah, no, like the reason I was a little delayed is because we went and did some grocery shopping while I could, so I was a little late due to that. But yeah, no, it's funny, it's one of those traffic situations where you kind of have like, so over here we got like a bunch of trains, right, and like the gates close when a train comes by and whatnot. So, like, at every possible opportunity, the gates closed because a train was coming by just when we got, like, to the place, right? Like, to the crossing, basically. Always, like, on purpose, man. Those train gates, they kept closing, Like, it's like on purpose, man. Yeah. What's up, Peppermint? How you doing? Welcome. Hope all is good, everyone. Absolutely. Today I thought we're gonna be doing some good old chilling, some hanging out and whatnot. and playing some Bloodgrounds since we are kind of nearing the end of the game as well in a way. We're kind of getting into this, so I'm thinking maybe we can like beat it all today. Would be interesting to see if nothing else. So it'll be that. All is good. I'm chill today. That's good. That's good. That's what we're doing. 40 stream streak, dude. Let's go, dude. Damn. That's a lot of streams. A respectable amount even. Indeed, indeed. Well, hey, hopefully you enjoy your vacation though. Keep it up. Keep relaxing. Keep vacating. I guess, right? Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, nah, it's just, lean back, enjoy, relax, sort of day to day, with some cheeky little blood sports on the side, Some folks referring to it as a funny chess game because, you do fight on a grid. And, you just gotta position your guys around and whatnot and, like, use them properly, It's really nothing too crazy, but, basically, the last we were playing, we effectively have gotten ourselves to the mountains. Lots of ice, lots of cold, lots of freezing, and we're kind of at the boss right now. So we could do the boss and then go to the final arena if you want to, technically. A great stream, pop to work, gonna jump into the pool. Well, make sure to swim one lap for me, yeah? Unless it's not one of those pools, then make sure to relax an hour for me. That's right, that's right. And enjoy the waters, enjoy the pool, alright? Do relax. But yeah, nah, looking forward to it. And, if it were to happen to, like, be done with the game earlier than anticipated, right? We can always move on and do like something else, between some doodling, maybe some more chatting, playing a different game, right? Like, I mean, again, it's not like there's not a selection of stuff, looks over at Warframe and Vintage Story, right? So like, there's that. Always an easy peasy fallback plan, and yeah, definitely no lack of things to do after all, But, yeah, we'll see. We'll cross the line once we get there. Who's to say that we'll make it just fine all the way to that point anyways, right? Like, it could also be that we're, like, gonna eat trash, and get, like, our asses handed to us by, some of the arena battles coming up, Like, maybe the boss is gonna kill, like, our top gladiators, and we'll be just sitting there being like, yes, this is rather upsetting. This is, as we say, quite inconvenient. Perhaps even, and we'll have like massive setbacks, that could also happen. But we'll see, right? We'll see. Looking forward to it though. Again, I do like the game. Like, I do like Bloodgrounds. It is pretty chill. It is pretty lovely. It's a good time. It's a good time indeed. But yeah. Shall we go in? Shall we hop into the game of Bloodgrounds? The one and only. Also, again, today, potentially speaking, right? Instead of our Discord, we might be even able to do a little game night, depending on how much time we get, because we should have some time later today. So, I don't know what game per se, but like, I'm sure we can figure something out if we were to, like, do our thing, But, that's right. Also, I've been kind of like very happy listening to this stuff here, It sounds like it might be from, like, Quake Champions or something like that, But those are just metal covers of Look Outside, which they kind of go really hard. Like, I fucking love them. They're great. They're great, dude. And then I pause it there. Dude, like, I don't know, man. Like those songs, they kind of slap. They're good. Like, I like them. They're very solid. Honestly, like, like they're kind of amazing, But yeah, nah, it's it's good. It's a good listen. It's a good listen. Also, thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Alrighty. Speaking of, we're gonna be going to the game now. Oh yeah, by the way, I bought some nice little chocolate. It's like berry crunch, so I'm looking forward to that. Dari, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to our little estate here. How goes it? Here we are. Dude, we're like making like a home city at this point. Look at how big the place is getting. It's massive. I vaguely remember everybody kind of getting stressed out because I sent everyone to the academy the last time and told them to get a thing on, you know, get some workout going per chance, you know. So everyone's a little stressed, you know, except for the ones who are not. You know, Starkarian, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah. 72% chocolate. Oh shit, let's go. Like dark chocolate. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. It's really loud. It's really loud in that place. I don't know why. I don't know why it is. But yeah, guys, welcome to BLOODGROUNDS. Again, it's a game I've been personally enjoying quite a bit in terms of playing. So, thanks again to Kuiper for letting me know about it, you know. Or actually, no, it was Gab, right? Who was it? Well, still, Kuiper's a good beat. Wait, oh, game suggestions. Let me make sure. Was it a game suggestion thing? No, I think it was a DM. No, it wasn't Gab, yeah. It was Gab then. Well, sorry, I'm just thinking of Kuiper sometimes. I'm just waiting for him to be like, what? Huh? Like that. Do you notice Twitch has French emotes now? No, it's not a French emote. It's an Expedition 33 emote, please. Like, I did not notice. No, I did. I can't say I noticed that Twitch has now French emotes. You know, like I can't say I noticed. So it was that. Crash, how you doing? Welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Hope all is good. So who doesn't have currently? Oh yeah, by the way. We got Lavinia, who is a gladiator who's not occupied yet, by the way. They're a healer, is what they are. They're a healer there. Let's get everyone who's not currently stressed into a team so we can then... wait, never mind, everyone is stressed. Okay, well, so much for that, right? Removed only... prevents receiving bonuses, like positive bonuses. Let's see, let's get, maybe a cost lord, maybe a soft because we're close to leveling up. You know what I'm thinking, you know, they're kind of close to it. Yeah, this time? Almost. Getting there close. I fucking know, so, I need a new guy. Yeah, you were a goner. You were a goner, sadly. If you redeem it, I can slap you with Lavinia. And then we'd still have basically one other slot free if we don't want to beat him. The ground sure looks bloody. Oh, we're gonna get there. With the How you doing? How is everything going? Alright. Be basically a healer. A healer type of character. Yeah, we don't have a weapon for you yet, and also we're kinda like poor, so we can't really afford one as well. But could make you this person here. Simon the Second is what we can go with. Yeah, be very scarred, you know, slick the hair back, you know, look a little, I don't know what that is, but like look like that, and very angry. Very angry, and you know, I'm gonna give you a mustache. There you go. There you go. Vox, how you doing? Welcome. Been a minute. Yeah. Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne. That's right. And you know, the bigger the skull throne is. Oh, wrong place. You know, the more bonuses we'll be getting. You know. I slept till 2 PM today. Well, shit. Sounds like you needed to sleep there. Well, we got all the rest you needed. Yeah, you know what? Let's, I don't know if I want to send in everyone for a big battle, just yet. You know what, Simon? Even though you have no weapon, I'm sure you can still prove yourself very useful with some of the spells you got here, right? Be the Manus Day, Is what I'm hoping. Actually, double checking you. You might be better suited for the academy for the time being, actually. You know? From 6:30 a.m. Oh yeah, again, sounds like you definitely needed to sleep, you know? One of skulls for the skull and blood for the blood throne, because sitting on a blood throne is icky. It'll clog your booty, and you don't want that to happen, man. It's weird. There goes some Crash to training. Even though Crash doesn't really need it. Crash is like an ascended deity at this point. Yeah, we can take Thunderman with us, we can take Red, and we can take Stokarian with us. Everyone has a bit of their own thing going on. Plus, you know, just gonna relax a little. And 40 stream watch streak, let's go as well, dude. Hell yeah. And yeah, gladiators with the funky points. Yeah, we just need to start de-stressing people, you know? Because I'm going to school, yeah. The warrior school, the warrior academy. Hey guys, you want to see something funny? Do you want to see me completely dismantle the previous boss, like the first boss ever in the game? Do we just go ahead and like completely disintegrate him? Like just because we can? I think we do. You know, it's gonna be a little nostalgic, you know? It's gonna be a bit of a nostalgic thing we'll be doing, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Fine and fun. Alright. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and dismantle the first guy. Also, greetings. How you doing? Hope all is good. Can't do shit, but like, explode the, the hazards in the way here. How you doing, A10? How you doing? Hope all is good. So here's the thing that we can try and go ahead and do. We can just like move in here and I don't know, basically brutalize one person immediately, you know, just not even give them the time of day right there. And that's my movement points here. We don't care about that. You can move over there and then just look extremely menacing. Yeah, then you just look very menacing, you know, just grr, show them your war face, grr, be menacing, growl at them, go and growl. That's really gonna intimidate the enemy, I can already tell you. It's gonna scare the shit out of them. Trust. Like, I wouldn't want to be growled on. That'd be spooky, especially if you do it properly, you know, like damn. Also, I can't believe this person just dodged twice with an 8%. Just saying, you know. Odds in this game, they just hit differently. If you have 8%, it actually means 100% sometimes, you know. Yeah. Doing good. Get a full toolkit set on Gamma. Nice. That sounds pretty lovely. So you can like repair all sorts of stuff now, right? Basically. Yeah, we're also gonna beat up little golem fella here, which has definitely been beaten up just now. Lovely. And you know, we can use you to get the outer cache money there and murderize the last person right there. Absolutely. Throw a brick at them! Dude, if only, right? If only. Yeah, that's one of the battles there. Up to type B guns and light armor. I don't know what a type B gun would be, but that sounds pretty awesome. So I'm using a medium armor, however. I see. You can't really repair it then. Alrighty. Yeah, Cause and Red needs some healing, but I'm sure it'll be fine otherwise, you know. Outside of that, I'm sure they're perfectly a-okay. How about we completely disintegrate this one man right there and there, you know? Staring menacingly at them and frothing from the mouth. Dude, like, that would scare them. That would scare them, you know? Like, I'm sure that would. That's another one of those shame scenarios, isn't it? We can't get to the place that we would like to be necessarily. I mean, we can still mess him up, I guess. You know, we can still mess him up. Looking, you know, like a rabbit man. Yeah, exactly. That's the point, right? It would be scary. Hell yeah, it would be. You know, you just move up by a little, you know. And you just stay entirely where you are. I guess what you could try and do is like... Earthquake... Technically would be feasible almost. I mean, if we stand here, it's gonna hurt us. If we stand here, it'd be very much feasible, actually. Because then we can explode the other fella there, you know? And still move outside of the spike range, you know? Now, we're just gonna do a funky little lightning thing, which mildly bothers me, maybe, you know? We lost 1 HP. Out of, you know, 133. So... honestly, we're basically that, is what I would say if we were, but we're not, so, I win. Yeah. And lots of earthquakes, you see, lots of earthquakes around these parts. And look, and, God's even leveled up to level 9, isn't that beautiful? Now, ain't it just lovely? Yeah, I mean, is it gonna be a gladiatorial fight? Not really, it's gonna be closer to a massacre. That will be causing here to the enemies. This is by no means a fair fight. This is us completely like butchering the opposition here, you know? It's brutal. It's just like what Gladiator did to me. It's completely brutal. Is what it is. You think we got enough here? Nah. Watch this. Spins menacingly, killing 2 enemies immediately. But we're not done yet either. Dashes through the man, hurting him quite a bit. That's right. That's right. I'm gonna pop one of these. Because I just can't be bothered to wait anymore. Gremlin, thank you for the lyric and the 15 stream watch streak. Let's go! Hell yeah! Awesome stuff. Hopefully your fingernails are gonna be fine, by the way. Oh, watch this. A10. D Thunderman. Look at you. Headbutting the guy. 32 damage. It's a powerful headbutt. And you know what you can do then? You can go up to him for free. It'll grow back, hopefully, right? Good. Greetings, greetings. Hope all is good. Yeah. Ah, yes. And the 9999. A true classic. A true classic there. Ah, you know, happens, right? Happens. Don't you worry. Look, I'm gonna splish splash this one guy there. By the time it'll be soft turn, I mean, we'll be just fine. You know, we'll be just fine there. Won't even get like any sort of impalement going on. You see, it's a-okay. Frankly, we even get some cash out of it. Dresses. You're gonna get gotten, buddy. No more dresses for you. And Kabushki. Gone he is. Those enemies got boxed in. Yeah, dude, you do not want to be that guy. You don't want to be him. Because he just took 60 damage and only have 50 HP. Again, it's a massacre. This is not a fair fight. This is us butchering them. Alright? Like, it really is. Like, they're here for our entertainment, you see? Not the other way around. We are the ones being entertained here. Alright? We are the ones. Defeat an enemy with Pelham Day. Easy. Yeah, we'll just earthquake this guy into the caltrops as well. As one would, stunning them too. Just my nails to guide the sanding sticks on the files that I'm working with, so they got a lot of yeah, I see. That sounds about right there, yeah. I was stuck with you, not the other way around, indeed. Oh, it sounds about right. And making them bleed, absolutely. Look, we step on the caltrops because we're just so damn tough. You know when they say you're tough at snails? Yeah, we're thinking of it more in the literal sense this time. You know? We can still carry and walk up to a tuta. And you know what this gonna do to a tuta? Slap her. Violently. Not once. Not twice. But thrice. Triple the slap for triple the damage. Indeed. Indeed. Grayling! How goes it? Welcome, welcome. Do we have any long-range ability? Why, yes, we do. That's right. Go up to that person, and you know what? During the spikes, we're gonna go ahead and headbutt them. Just because we can. Just, you know, you got a hammer, which is cool and all, but like, we're mainly using your head, you know? When I told you to use your head more often, you know, this is not necessarily what I meant by that, but it works fine, you know? It works just fine. I can complain, like, it's surprisingly efficient, you know, doing it that way around. You'd be surprised at how effective, actually. And also, very close to Grayling, very close to indeed. We get credit for 0 damage. Love seeing that. That mildly inconvenienced me, and that we just dodged easy, you know. And then that person's just getting brutalized because they just existed and just stepped on the spikes and they got opportunity struck. What are they doing? What are they doing? A crit for a whopping 0, basically, yeah. Like, the DI is actually throwing. They don't even know what's going on anymore. They just gave up at that point. I think. Because I can. And then we just walk away nonchalantly. Oh, hey, look, money golem. Money golem. I was hoping that would kill him with the Pilum Day. Ah, well, close enough, right? Close enough there, close enough. Alright. Mr. Carrion. It's time to stab the Fleming up there. Nicely to death as well. And then maybe poke the golem. You know, poke the cash money golem there. You know, that just popped up. Yeah, discombobulated even. Yeah, it's a concussion. Like, they just didn't know what was going on. Alright, here's the thing. Are you gonna get stunned? The answer is no, which means headbutt that person in front of you, yeah? Can you do that for me? Sending them for the caltrops. Reeling. And then we just walk away. And then we just leave. Dude, they're having a bad day there. Having a pretty damn bad day. You know, I can't hit them per se, but like, I'll place down some lightning. So there's a chance they might just get stunned unless they decide to walk back through the spikes, which seems to be the case right now instead. They decided to walk back on the caltrop, so that's their choice at this point, you know? Yeah, give them a few breathing holes, you know, they seem to need it. Well, you know, you should have moved while you had a chance, because more lightning happens now. All the lightning in the world. There we go. We're just gonna use you to go around. And then you can hit this guy as well. And we get all the chivos that we needed there. All the chivos. And a good chunk of money as well. So Carrion, why don't you go ahead and like cash it all in while we're at it. There we go. Looking good. We're rich! You know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna headbutt her. It's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Guys, do we let her live? Or do we execute her and get a bunch of XP and money? I think we're killing her. Actually, we get a good chunk of money with the golem. I mean, it's only business. It's strictly business here that we're doing, you know? Like, nothing personal. We get 7,000 gold from that fight. I would execute him again if I had a chance to do it, okay? I'm just saying absolutely no regrets with that one. We get 7,000 cash money, which is quite a lot. 100% would execute them 100% of the time again, you know? Oh, right, we get a challenge to do the same thing we just did. Effectively. Alright, pull the Fleming further down, make him drop down to 2 HP there. And then we just kinda move on in. We do a little, nevermind attack. We'll just defeat him like this, you know, and maybe hit this guy with a pilum. Deal that 44 damage to that laddie back there. Stokarian, I wonder, can you hit him through the wall? No. But you know what you can do? You can mark the enemies. Can you mark more enemies? Well, yes you can. Just mark him again. Mark this person twice. Valeria is doubly marked. You know, we might have not been able to walk all the way up to them. But you know, we have very much been able to mark the ever-loving shit out of them, you see. We've been able to do that. Oh yeah, that Brutus up there, his history. He got decapitated without even being hit. He just got hit by the shockwave, and that finished him pretty quickly there. Alright. So we got another lad who happens to be marked on the top. Or a laddie, rather. And you know, it's that simple. It's this simple. Well, like, they get some lightning themselves, which, I don't know, really just inconvenienced me slightly, and that's about it. They really didn't do too much. Cora wants to join the lovely BLOODGROUNDS. Why, who am I to say no? We do happen to exactly have one slot left as well, you know, so it happens to be awfully convenient. Oh, I'm gonna pilum date this guy. There we go. Don't worry, Cora. We're gonna send you to the bully team. I mean, for whipping 0 damage. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, you got a good chunk of armor. I don't know this game enough, but I am ready to suffer and or win. That's right. I mean, basically, think of it as Darkest Dungeon meets gladiatorial battle. It's kind of what's happening, really. Also, we're gonna headbutt them. All the way into Cast Lord. Dude, you headbutted them for like 50 damage. Just putting that one out. Headbutted for 50 damage. Which, that's a lot. But with some showmanship. Yeah, I mean, I feel like early on this game is certainly way harder. Because it's not like Darkest Dungeon with like, you know, you got like a little chance to survive when it's 0 HP. Nah, you just die. You're just gone, right? However, later on it feels easier than Darkest Dungeon. If we were to compare it to that game, right? If compared, then yeah. But like, again, it's very much its own thing. But like, again, lots of comparison drawn to it, but like, it's not the same. There we go. Murdered that man. There we go. Can you ask for more? I know, right? It's great. By the way, we're doing a boss challenge, which means we're gonna be bullying a boss now, because it's the first boss in the game, and I just kinda decided to bully Oculon. Listen, Oculon has killed a couple good gladiators, because most enemies have 60 HP, Oculon has 600. So, he has quite a difficulty spike to be facing early on in the game, you know? However, is a difficulty spike long since diffused, you know? So it's more like a difficulty nub. You know, it's more like a little nub. 5 movement, we get 6 movement here. So what we can technically do is charge these two guys, potentially killing them both. And sure did. And then we try and weaken Oculon. We hit him for 40 damage, but the weakness did not in fact apply to Oculon. The big one's yours? Well, plenty of meat for everyone, I see. Can he be marked? I'd like to imagine he can be marked, yeah. I imagine so. So we'll mark him. Oh yeah, there's the mark, boys. There's the mark. And then we'll just hit him with the big attack for a nice 49 damage. There we go, plus like some armor. Now I know you said you wanted a big guy, but before we go to the big lad, we gotta get rid of the smaller lad. Alright? We get rid of this smaller guy, and then the big lad's gonna be all yours here, alright? Just don't worry, don't worry. We're gonna get there just in time. Like, Oculon already lost a bunch of health. And it's not like it's gonna get more anytime soon here either. So yeah, there's that. It's gonna hit 2 people in one swing. No, 3 even, but that is okay. He's also gonna petrify Stacarian. But that's okay, we can handle this. We got plenty of able-bodied gladiators waiting to be wailing on the Cyclopean menace right there, you see? And we're gonna... This isn't for a tough time, you see? Soft hitting him as well for like 30 plus damage just fine, you know? Cos coming in. Hitting Oculon with the Pilum Day, making him vulnerable. Which makes him take basically 50% more damage, which is great. It's great. Alright, Thunderman. Do the thing. Destroy Oculon if you win. And you did! And you did. You wanted him, you got him. Big guy down, ladies and gents. We even get a funny little scented candle for that. We got 12,000 cash from this battle, which, for context, is a lot. It's a lot. Beautifully done, everyone. Beautifully done. Indeed. Now, let's try and remove some of the PTSD from some of the people here, you know? Even though some might not need it as much, I'd still like them to not have it. If possible. That's right. We even got some people to level up, you know? It's raining money, dude. It's because we executed some of the gladiators there. It was amazing. I forgot what your whole thing was. Simon. What was your thing? You're very healthy? You're one healthy character is what you are. I'm gonna spend 200 on you, maybe reroll. I'm gonna spend 600 on you, maybe reroll. And honestly, the movement speed is very worth it. Like, having a lot of movement speed in this game really is a good thing. We could try and buy a weapon, but like the merchant's not really selling anything too good. Use this plus 12 damage. This is a plus 18 damage. Honestly, a good purchase right there. Get these. Speaking of Stocarian, how about it? Well, look at the lad. We can give you more movement speed, and honestly, it's been kind of peeving me for a while. So we'll give you some more. And your attack does 21 to 25, so with the new weapon it does now 9 to 13? Huh? Ah! 30 to 35! I must have given you the wrong spear! I must have given you the one that's worse in literally every way. It had to have been. Yeah, no. You do now 30 to 35. You just got 10 more damage. You are more of a menace now. There's a lot of damage. Like, yeah, now with the actual appropriate ability picked, that makes more sense, right? Soft could get more block. Let's reroll that again and give Soft more damage, because Soft's kind of like the damage leader here, with like spells that can deal up to 50, then some damage as well, you know? Greetings! Army, how you doing? Blorg. Ah, just call me Twork, please. How you doing? Welcome to BLOODGROUNDS. I do like the game quite a bit. It's basically Gladiator Darkest Dungeon. Twonk! Ah, yes, Twonk. How you doing, Dale? How you doing, you lovely bean? Hope all is good. Yeah, let's give Carl some more damage. Let's give him some more damage here. So how much do you deal now?
It's okay, it's nothing too crazy, it's pretty alright.
Twonk. Yeah, no, I'm doing well myself, yeah, this game is a lot of fun. I do like it. It's, again, it's like more tactical combat for Darkest Dungeon. It's pretty chill, honestly. Like, I'm vibing. Dude, I'm hella vibing. Like, yeah. It's a great time. Definitely is. We just did like a little boss battle as well. It was a lot of fun. So, yeah. It's a good time. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of, you know, Swords and Sandals, because of gladiators, you know, that are like inherently like interfused with one another in my mind, you know. So I'm just like, I was genuinely thinking about playing like a Swords and Sandal games on stream, you know, because, you know, like it is such a classic and it can be a lot of fun too, you know. Also, Looney Luna, thank you for the appreciate it. Hope you have a lovely day. Is your theme arms crossed, shirtless? Yep. That's a twerk game. Damn right it is! Damn right it is! Feedback. No. no feedback. But yeah, you basically start in Zahar, go to the jungle and fight a lizard man, go to Secretera, where you find like the undead, and then you go to the mountains where you find weird claymen and cryomancers and harpies, and then there's the cathedra, the capital. Because our goal is to avenge our father, because he's been killed in the arena, we can get a tossed under with him. And we survived. And now we want to kill the emperor, basically. So we're like, trying to get into his court by having the baddest and coolest gladiators out there, you know, to really like flex on the emperor so he has to invite us, you know. Which, speaking of, Kura wanted to join. Yeah. After talk out, have played. It's great, dude. It's great. Like, Swords and Sandals is a fun game. Like, I really wouldn't mind like playing that. Also, level 7 person here. What do we have? A Retarius. Yeah, they're like a decent tank. I like the Pilumday. We're gonna recruit him. That's gonna be our new Kura. It's gonna be Kura right here. Now, what's Kura gonna be about? I wonder. You know. Kura, let's give you some clothing, because you're kind of naked right now, you know, and like, I don't know if that's like your thing or not, but like, let's give you some clothing. Kura happens to be durable, a little sharp, and resourceful. So there's that. Good on you, man, good on you. Good on you, man. Gonna give you some shoes. Let's see, one-handed sword or funny two-handed stabby weapon? I mean, if I give you a one-handed sword, I can give you another one-handed sword in the offhand. Just think about it. You can start dual wielding those gladiuses, you know. Gladii weapon. Hey, 17 to 21 damage, not half bad. Kura prays to the god of money. We're rich. Why does it feel so fitting for you? Okay, we're gonna give you some more armor. More movement speed, because that's always a good one. Reroll this one. Reroll this one.
We're rich!
We are rich, though! God, I don't want to reroll yet another one. It's gonna get pricey. We'll give you some more evasion chance, maybe. Oh, shit! Yo, Kura! One more action point is so massive. That's actually massive. Yeah, no. You just went from kinda mid to kinda amazing. You're like the second gladiator ever to be receiving another action point, by the way. The only other person to have received that thing was Crash. That's actually huge. That is unironically kinda massive. And get another movement point because I like him fast, I like him quick. That's powerful. That's actually powerful now. That's really good. And call you Kura. There we go. I mean, look, we'll just go with the memes, right? We'll give you like beautiful brown eyes. We'll make you blonde, and I'll give you the closest thing to a pompadour as possible. You see, and the closest thing to a pompadour is probably gonna be this. No, kinda. I guess, kinda. You know, kinda like that. You know, it's kinda like a pompadour. You know, And you know, we might as well give you like sideburns, you know, like little mutton chops. We might have, yeah. Look determined right there. That's right. We'll give you a powerful nose there, you know, big sniffer. Yeah, yeah. Start grinning. Yeah, you're looking a little bruised, you know. It's like, you know, when Faye gets angry, you know, and there we go. Yeah, a few scarrings from whenever, you know, she gets a little aggroed. So, there you go. Looking good now, looking good. Alrighty. So, a true gladiator, tried and tested already. Alright, looking powerful. We just need to get you some better gear and you'll be absolutely amazing. For sure. But you know what, Kura? Like any other person, you first need to go to school. Teach you Cyclone is a good spell ability, whatever. Or maybe give you the standard. Standard can be okay. Like the standard can be pretty alright because it gives people more max armor and slows the enemy. So I mean, I'd like to think it's maybe pretty decent. So you can go to the academy for now. Same with you, Linguini, maybe. And let's assemble the team. It's gonna be going into the arena here. We're gonna be fighting a full level 9 team with our 5 chosen warriors there. Alright. Yeah, fighting some other 5. Just making sure everyone is good to go there. Alright. Let's see. What are we gonna be bringing? Is Plas available? No, Plas is probably... Well, Plas is available. It's not one of the people here. Here's one thing I want to do with Plas. Since we have you around, we can level up the abilities even further. So, your healing that you cast sometimes, we can upgrade it to be even more potent. Quite a lot. And you can now deal damage with the healing. That's great. Huge. Actually huge. Bomb Operetta. There's a bunch of debuffs, which would be pretty nice. Holy Aura is a massive heal then. Menace Day, it massive area. Massive area for Menace Day. So like that's cool. Kinda wanna be taking maybe Grayling along. You know, just to have him do some stuff. The Earthquake is always a nice one. How much money do I have? I should be able to afford it. Flame Slash is right. The Wind is something we kinda tend to use a lot. So I'll take the Wind. 1 Wind and 1 Earthquake, please. Thank you. Cause you Pelham Day. That's the thing that we use the most here with you, and maybe Dash Through, because that's actually pretty decent. Guarantee to give you a haste. The 3 most used abilities right there. 20 armor is pretty solid too. But then we kinda run out of, you know, money. You know, the money we had? Yeah, we kinda spent it all already. It happened so fast, didn't it? We were rich. We used to be rich. Now instead we have strong fighters. Crazy, isn't it? Yeah, instead suddenly we just have strong warriors. Yeah, you recover. Let's who's currently not occupied in that way. I mean, I guess to Carrion. You know, we can take you again. Or Red. You know, let's take Red with us here instead, because Red's about to level up. Alright. Applies 5/6 of Emperor on the arena. Look, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. So we're gonna go on in and see who we're fighting. You know what we call them in German? In German we call them Waschlappen. Because we're pathetic. We're weak. They have nothing on us. They are gonna get bullied. This is what they are gonna do. Look at it. Look at that very inappropriate formation of theirs too. They're like begging to be hit by some owie. Which I gladly oblige. Let's hit him with the AoEs. But wait, there is more. We could send in Plas, because Plas's range is frankly kinda stupid. Alright, Plas. How many could you hit there? Quite a lot. Quite a lot. Let's make you hit as many as you can with Mana Stay. Beautifully done. Beautifully done indeed. There we go. For honor and glory! How you doing? How you doing, Abby? Welcome. A new and upgraded warrior right here. Doing the new and upgraded damage to the people. Indeed. Oh, this is already shaping up nicely here. Now it's a little awkward, but I can still do damage here. Pull them all in. Is what we're gonna be doing. Imagine being the enemy team, and before you even get a chance to do anything, you basically lose already half of your health. Like, yeah. Let's leave it, but I'm doing pretty good. Well, that's nice to hear that you're doing well. Alright, we're gonna move over to this side here. And we're gonna do more earthquaking. There we go. And one of them even gets stunned, because, no, both of them do, because fuck them. You know? There we go, that's where we're standing. He's just triggering all the opportunity attacks right now, isn't he? Like, he just threw... Okay. He's gonna do it a couple times, isn't he? Yeah. Understandable maneuver, honestly. I like someone else's Mana Stay. Hey, look at that. At least Plas is like, you know, cheeky 18 on his, like... Basically what is armor class. Now 47 damage to that goober. You know? They do that. And we get to Mana Stay everyone here. You know? We'll just retaliate with Divine Justice once again. Yeah, nah. We're doing well. We're doing well here, you know? I mean, I can speak for myself. I'm doing good. At the very least. I'm having a good old time here. With some arena battles. Or just hit people for way more damage than is, you know, reasonable. To be hitting anyone with. But again, this is an arena. This is the BLOODGROUNDS, not the Battlegrounds, you see. It's different. Alright? Become water and splash on the enemy, freezing them a little. Yeah, bet it's very inconvenient to them. They're doing better than Rogue's enemies. Yeah, nah, they're having a bad time. Oh, they're having a bad time. Guy is freezing and on fire at the same time. He's been exposed to the vacuum of space right now. Again, he's really not feeding himself there. It's really not. Ah, I love bullying my foes. I truly do. Ah, poison. Ow. Oh, that's inconvenient. Everybody got, like, a little sick there, you know? But then again, this guy's taking all the damage in the world, so, I mean, it can't be that bad, right? Oof, yikes. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, they hit somewhat hard. Oh, that was a big Mana Stay hit as well, huh? Look at that. Well, you know... Too bad it's not really gonna account to too much here, because there's already history there, you know? What you gonna do? You gonna hit me a little? Cute. I kill you. I kill you instead. How's that sound? Instead of tickling you, I murder you. And thank you for the lurk, Dory. Appreciate it. Alright, let's do a little heal around us, around all of us, and hit Balthus, because it's the only standing enemy now, the only one who remains, the only one brave or foolish enough to retain themselves within the arena and not surrendering yet, even though all of their comrades are gone, taking quite a bit of damage. Yeah, everyone's burning, but, you know, that's besides the point. You know, it's okay, you know, a bit of fire, you know, forges the character, you know, in the heat of battle. Yeah, just let them burn. Let them burn. They'll be fine. We get like 400 bucks from this fight. Nothing too crazy. It's not like the 7k from the one battle we got. At the very least, we can go to the market again and get some new things if need be. Or, you know, sell some of the old. Of which we should have a couple laying around, no? And some of the stuff that we don't really need anymore. Final form, Staff of Balance. Oh, sure. Gimme! Sure. Show mercy to 2 gladiators in different classes in the Colosseum. Yeah, but like, that's boring. You know, who wants to show mercy to anyone? Oh shit, 2 movement points? Hold up. Percolator's gonna be 1 quick gladiator at this point now. Hell yeah. Dude's gonna be zooming everywhere now. Damn. Alright, Simon, you can have the Staff of Balance now. It'll actually allow you to deal some damage and then some. And Kura, you're looking fine. Looking good. You just stay in the academy for a little longer. Alright, that's good. Now we need to send some of our better gladiators into the infirmary so we can actually have them not be stressing out all the time. You know, I think that'd be a pretty nice decision, you know? Dangerous zoomies, dude. The craziest dangerous zoomies out there. Like, it's just gonna be going back and forth the entire arena, pacing around like he drank like too many energy drinks. But like while doing so, killing all the enemies in his way. It's gonna be beautiful. I can't wait to see it. But first, we sell a bunch of various little knickknacks. It's actually pretty decent with the +2 movement points. Let's sell a couple weapons that we're not using. There you go. So I can get a bit of money because I would actually kind of like to level up the infirmary. I actually would like to. Since, you know, we're kind of low. We're kind of low on staff. Sort of do need to upgrade it. So maybe, yeah, Cons is already in. Carry, and yeah, you can go in as well because I still need to de-stress my gladiators from that one event that happened. Meanwhile, who can come along? Who's ready, willing, and perchance even able? Kura, aren't you very eager to prove yourself in the BLOODGROUNDS? Aren't you extremely eager to prove yourself? Why, let's take you on to this next mission, shall we? Kura, I know you're very much looking forward to the arena. Yeah, let's take Linguini with us as well. Dory, you know. Let's take you here and Crash. Crash and Kura can be a pretty nasty team. Like, because you both have an additional action point. It can be actually pretty mean. You can be pretty mean to the enemy. Let's put it that way. Oh look. And gladiator prices are reduced by 20%. How convenient. And some stuff back here. Alright, I see. Kura could actually level up some of your abilities to have them be a little better, like Pelham Day. Pelham Day is a pretty nice one to have, you see. You are too expensive. I can't really do too much unless I get the little fangs. The fangs could be cool. Yeah, fangs could be pretty alright. Percolator gets his last ability. And then we can probably hop into the grinder, no? I mean, again, you can just go in and level up. Red. Hopefully level up. And you can also go to the academy for the time being, because there's no point in not going everyone into the academy, you know? Putting everyone in. Yeah. Now, let's see. Let's go a medium challenge in this place, you know? Whether you like it warm? We're gonna go to a very warm place now. Like really warm. Extremely warm. So warm there's fire elementals. Which are technically undead. So, you know, you do with the knowledge what you will. Alright. Looking good. Looking lovely. Alright. Look at you, man. Look at you down there. Lovely little lad. Alright, Crash is the first one to go on in. And... Yeah, you got the rope 'em in ability here. I like how this arena is the polar opposite of the ice arena, because the ice arena... In the ice arena, you need to be adjacent to an... Did he just dodge me twice with 8% chance to dodge, really? Okay. Like, in this arena, if you're adjacent to someone else, you might catch on fire. In the ice arena, if you're not adjacent to someone else, you will probably start freezing instead. Let's try and get rid of the spawners here, because they can be kind of bothersome. Alright. There we go. We got rid of the spawners. Glad to be back in battle. Indeed, indeed. I know you couldn't wait too long now, could you? Alright, Kura. Let's use your Pilum Day a couple times. Good shot. Good shot again. I know, you took off half of the remnant's health there. You know? Good throwing. Good spear throwing. From movement. That's 5 movement. I don't really think you can get to the enemy in time. What you can do instead, though, is basically get close. You know, you can basically get close to the enemy. Yeah, you can just approach them, and then the enemy does, you know, his little funny fires. You know, that's all they do. Gonna like throw embers in our eyes or something, I don't know. Ah, explosion. But you dodged! Conveniently. This is gonna be doing some painage in the next turn, so I don't know if I want to be there. I don't know if I want to be next to them. Probably not, honestly. We're gonna send Dory around. Dory can smack the funny ice, sorry, fire elemental. Quite the opposite of ice, actually. And just jump away. You know, just gonna jump away because of this moving. Yeah, I was afraid that'd be the case. Alright, there we go. Crash eliminating his target with the utmost prejudice. And what you can still do is hit the remnant for all of his health and heal yourself for all of your health instead, you know? Yeah, no, Crash does, like, disgusting damage, honestly. Genuinely capable of some war crimes. You know? Alright, looks good to me, looks good to me. Starting wise here. Yeah, now we got a couple more guys to be fighting here. We got, like, the little ash golem. Now, the ash golem might just be gone. There we go. No ash golem to worry about, see? No more. Sadly, we also didn't have enough movement points to do anything else, so just that. Greeny! Thing is... The stuff that we're looking at here, like the trap, the dastardly trap, you know, it's gonna be moving, so it's not a guarantee you'll be getting hit. Per se, it's also not a guarantee you won't be getting it, let's say, you know, like, it's, you're in a bit of a weird gray area. You just break everything. There you go. Ah, so here's what we can do. We can get ourselves a little flank going here so we can get a little bit more armor for everyone in there. It's gonna be pretty alright. It's nothing world changing, of course, right? Still okay. Get rid of the explosive and make our way over yonder. Then we should be fine no matter where the fire trap moves to. Like, we should be okay regardless there. Alrighty. It's not proper big damage, it's whatever really on you. Like, you're just fine. As one of those, brother, please, brother, why? You mean what with the shield or? What's how you doing, buddy? How we doing? Well, like the looks, the looks on his face. Smack. And you know, Dory is actually surprisingly agile. Check this out. You know, for a big beefy tank, it's surprisingly agile. Just saying. Jose says, I'm fat as fuck. Oh, he's a gladiator, you know. I wouldn't imagine that he would be, like, you know, into it. Well, some of them are. Some of them are more into it, to be fair. But, like, it's to each their own, right? To each their own. You know, sometimes people enjoy the work more than others. Like Crash, for example. He is certainly into it. Ow, my nose. Shit. Ow. Jaden, how you doing? Hope all is good. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the arena. Dude, that Brutus is basically a goner. Oh, he's a goner now. Yeah, that guy's no more. Beautiful. Oh, why? That was beautiful. I mean, one of us might have caught a little bit of fire, but most of the like, it was mostly beautiful. 90% beauty. Yeah. 10? Getting there, though. Getting there. You know, one has to suffer a couple losses before winning it big, you see. Alright, Kora, beautiful. You destroyed the fire elemental. Look at you. Look at you killing fire elementals that are technically undead. And then, you know, stabbing another guy from afar with a throwing spear. Beautiful. Glad to serve. Absolutely. Thunderman, headbutt the man. For 70 damage. That was a powerful headbutt. You headbutted him so hard his skull basically caved in. You know? Ah, lovely, lovely. Buff everyone. Wait, that's a new one. Apply 2 stacks of well rested, increasing damage by 20%, critical chance by 10%. Oh shit! That's interesting! I like! We're not gonna do it, but I like it. Like, I wanna get money actually, not spend money, you know? Had to be of service. You and your head, man. You and your head were very much of service there. We got a humbled lord up there, which they look scarier than they actually are. Possessed plate armor is surprisingly simple to take out. See, Crash doesn't really have the best, like, way to go around this whole endeavor here. Ow. This is pulling the enemy towards you. Well, he's still got credit for basically his entire career right there, you know? And we take him out, you know? We might as well take him out there. The only issue is that you're sitting right next to a couple of explosives, so, you know, maybe a bit spicy. Maybe a little spicy there, but other than that, you should be perfectly fine, right? Surely. Surely, right? One hit. Shoot it with the funny fang attack. Yeah, we're kind of setting ourselves up, sadly. We are the ones setting ourselves up. Yeah, you don't lose spin attack and that's it. You just remain at the ready for that. Because of all the fire and brimstone there. Yeah, A10 again, same situation with you. You can't really get too much, but what you can do is debuff all of the enemies and buff all of your allies here. It's what you can do. And approach the humble lord. Alrighty, now it's the enemy's turn. They're probably gonna cause a couple explosions if I have to take a guess. Yeah, and they are. They are certainly gonna do that. Yeah, that's extremely fair. And then we got 1 damage. In the corner holding the lantern. I'm laughing as you're watching that. Well, look at that. Little golem. That really didn't hurt. Like, that really didn't hurt too much at all. And dancing mod streak, let's go! Ruh! Hell yeah! Alright, Dory, we kinda need to start taking care of the spawners. Now, you know what's amazing? You actually credit them. Well, you credit one of them. Well, you got rid of the spawners, which is what matters right now. So that's good. So we don't have to worry about any of those little guys coming up out of nowhere. Okay, Fire Elemental has very much been dealt with. And then we deal with the Ash Golem as well. Beautifully! Yeah. Beautifully handled situation there, you know, honestly. There was a lot of damage there that we just threw out, you know, with Crash. Now let's see if we can do something similar with our homie here. 30 damage, 21 damage, and 22 damage. That's decent. That's a decent spunk there. I think I will take the Humble Lord. I mean, it's really your only option. Taking on the Humble Lord is really the only choice you do have. But just casually grabbing the outer thing that gives you another action point here, you know, as one would. And almost could be getting yet another one. And so we'll just place down a flag at a semi-inconvenient spot, I guess. Oh well. Better that than nothing. Yeah, again, it's only so much you can do. Headbutt him. Headbutt him for 66 damage. Pretty solid, actually. And then still approach him. Like, you headbutted him for all of his armor value and some health damage, too. Scratching my armor, so understandable. Understandable, but he did just give poor Crash a fracture, which is highly inconvenient to me. Now that's just very inconvenient here. However, it seems like Dory didn't take too kindly to him as well. Seeing what he did to Crash, so we just annihilated him. Good stuff. Last battle, everyone! Last battle! Alrighty. Crash, since you go first, you can go over yonder, you can go here, and the rest of you can go to the back. Humble Lord, it's basically the same setup like last time, but they instead got a Fleming now. So, not a big difference, really. Here's the thing I want you to do, it's completely annihilate the funky fire ghost fella. Now, I do notice that decreases damage dealt by 25%, being pretty nasty, actually. So, yikes. That does suck. That does, in fact, suck quite a bit. So what we can do here is maybe enter the Lord, or actually give everybody a movement bonus. Is what we can do. So you step aside just in case you're gonna be in anyone's way. You step aside there. Kura can move pretty damn far. Kura can move far and Kura will move far. Kura will, however, not be able to one-shot that little thing. Kura will be able to get up to the funky little golem here. The Ash Golem. And, you know, hurt him for very little damage. Now, the thing with you, Thunderman, you're gonna be very specific. One of the things I want you to do is heal Crash. It's gonna be for free, so don't worry. What we can do next is probably start, like, smacking the Ash Golem a little further with your default attack. Maybe until it gets stunned. If it gets stunned. Which it did! With your last attack, you actually did stun him, so that's good. Lovely. Yeah, this little thing. I see, trying to go for both of you guys, so... Alright, that's fair. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Just a bit of fire, it's fine. I'm just getting slightly blinded. It's also not a big deal. Now, he did scratch your armor again. And he is kind of within headbutting range, if you think about it. Sort of is within headbutting range. Dory, kinda want you to do a very specific thing here. Yeah, that's right, we jump at him. And then we just punch him in the back of the head. Just stunning him as well. And I guess we can then jump over here and like hit the fire elemental as well, because why not, right? Why not? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I hit it, you know? With the extra attack we got. Might as well. Easy 5 damage there, cool. And another 5 damage, and another 5 damage. What a loser. Yeah, there goes the Broken Lord getting hit a couple times. Alright, we're gonna get some strength buff. Also kill the little fire elemental. Spit it. And then also kill the other guy right there. Crash has no chill. Crash has absolutely zero patience and chill. Like that guy, he sees the target, he homes in on it, doesn't question it, just only thing he can think about is annihilation, which damn, he did it well. You know, certified. Yeah. So they don't crash out, yeah. Absolutely no, that was strong, powerful, impeccable, even. You know what's a shame? He didn't even die. He didn't even die. At least the Broken Lord got hit by fire, which is pretty convenient. You have Rope Rush? You have Rope Rush. It says kill one enemy with Rope Rush, so we'll just do that real quick, no? So we'll just do that real quick, no? So we'll just do that real quick. There we go! Sadly you weren't able to, you know, go after the guy that we wanted you to go after, but oh well. He's not gonna be able to do too much, if I had to take a guess. So we're gonna do a fun explosion, no? Put it for 0. They're getting a bunch of dot damage. Dory, honestly, I think I can just finish him off, no? Well, maybe not. Maybe not like this, you know, maybe not. But you know who can? Crash can. A casual 42 damage, you know? Once again. Lovely. Good battle, good battle. And we have 2 people leveling up here. 2 people. Beautiful. And most folks seem to be fully healed except for 1, which needs to go to the infirmary, I'm afraid. But again, that should be so much better now, because you're weak and you have a fracture, so let's get rid of that. You're also not feeling yourself, you're also not feeling yourself, and you're also not feeling yourself. Other than that, it's only Simon who would need to visit the infirmary and would be good. Yeah, because what we can do next is like one of those little arena battles in our town. These are pretty handy. Oh shit. Simon. You're gonna be joining the 4 action point gang, it seems like. Oh my. That's actually stupidly lucky. Not gonna lie. And like when you could get like 16 armor. Like 16 block. It's pretty stupid actually. This is a high amount of block. Spider-Man, you can deal more damage. You could deal more damage. You could get more HP, or you could move a little farther. Movement point wise, I mean, I feel like movement points might be better for you. So you can actually reach the enemies better. Damage? Sadly not happening. No, we need you to move. We need you to reach the enemy so you can deal damage, you know. Plus 5 block, how could I say no to that? How could I say no to something like that, you know? Don't worry. I train you, you kill the people, alright? Simple as. Reroll that one. I guess I can give you a bit of luck. Maybe a bit of luck. And that's all the level ups, isn't it? What god has been appeased? Desmodia. Surely. Increases damage by 2% in battle for each ally unit affected by a negative status effect. That's specific. That's really specific. That's highly specific there, I'm just saying. Like, at this point, we don't even need some of those skills. I'm just unlocking them because they're, like, there. Actually, this is a good one to have. That's actually kind of a good one there for you, Simon. Like, the Sanctum. It's actually kind of solid. You know what? Train for this one session here as well. And other than that, let's see. So, we got Dory here. Dory has some more right abilities. I like the Epicenter. It's actually nice. Ignores armor, ignores evasion, which is pretty nice. 2 spaces apart, so it does increase your range per se. Cunning Strike could be cool. Yeah, 100% chance to stun him, and 50% if you face him, and blah blah blah. However, this is a Contempt. You deal more damage if the enemy has negative status effects and a finisher. So if it's below 50% HP, you do even more damage. Well, I mean, that's nice and all. But I think also, like, leveling up some of our other buildings might not be backwards. Could be actually pretty neat. Unlock second sabotage upgrade level. Unlock Saboteur, the option to do sabotage before each non-boss battle. I mean, maybe, right? Maybe. The Tech Vault could be also an interesting one. Which, sure. I'm gonna upgrade the Vault. You know, so maybe we can do some more tech. We'll get some money, we'll get some XP. Let's send some people into another arena. Grayling, you can leave the academy there. Grayling, please, we'll keep you at home for now, please. Kura, wanna go again? Wanna go for another one? Another little joyride? Yeah, we can take you as well, Thunderman. You're level 8, 7-7. The Carrion, we might as well see your newfound abilities. You know, should be fine. Now, you know what? It should be fine. It should be actually okay. So we're gonna be fighting Nox Eterna, the Eternal Knight. A bunch of level 10 guys. They're probably gonna hurt, but, you know, if we kill them soon enough, quick enough and whatnot, it should be fine. Let's see! Let us see here. So we got like the terror masks. Wacky little trap. I think we're gonna go first, so I wanna have you as much free roam potential as possible there. Ironically, there's spikes in front of you. Yeah, like they do have HP, they do certainly have health. They certainly do. And we could use the ability there. What's this do for us? Out of curiosity. Creates a random favor on all empty spaces in a pattern around the caster. That's interesting. I don't know, you can like weaken everyone and you can like give 100% armor to someone else. You can just improve everyone's movement speed. Which frankly I don't think is necessary just yet. You can still go in, hit the enemy, and then still move away if need be. So, I think we're gonna mark him. So we can do a little more damage. And then we do set damage. And then we just get hit for 5 and move away. Pretty okay, in my opinion, pretty okay there. Wouldn't it be funny if like 20% chance to stun would actually work out right then and there? Alright, Korra, nice. Vulnerability, you can do 55 damage and move over there with some lightning around you. See, the thing with you is, you can't do too much, so what we're gonna do instead is weaken every enemy and buff ourselves with the power of God on our side. Yes. So they're gonna be doing less damage. Trap's gonna hit barrel, maybe. Could also hit us. Well, that's just inconvenient. That's just inconvenient. He just gets stunned on the first tile he walked on. That's hell inconvenient. Meanwhile, Koda getting hit for nothing. But being set on fire, though, that's a little worse now. Yeah, it's just a little worse. Okay, credit for not really too much. And credit again for, that sucks. What you got? You got horrified there. Yeah, that one's far more annoying, for sure. Wow, guy got some moves there. Hold up. He got some moves. But also did some setting up. Both on me and the enemy. Interesting, yeah. Our lad, Starkarian, is gonna get shot now by arrow traps, probably. Because of the inconvenient placement there. And he was okay due to his stuff. Clever girl, clever girl. Well, we're not just gonna accept that with a smile on our face, now are we? Hell no, we're not. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, we aren't. I'm gonna step there and, like, you know, leech off of their healing that they got going there. Alright, Koda. We could do a spinny, but we're not gonna do that yet. We'll just try and apply vulnerability to this guy, which sadly we did fail to do, but we still did a good chunk of damage to him, after all. Okay, listen, we're gonna get hit once by the opportunity attack, though actually not really because we dodged. Smack him once, and then you headbutt him. Right into the spikes, right in front of the trap. Now this is what we call setting them up. And it's beautiful. Look, see? Easy 37 damage plus poison as well. If that ain't lovely, I don't know what is. And we might as well slap him with some lightning while we're at it, you know? Just to really rub some salt into the wound, you know? Just to really be that sort of person. Oh, wait. I've been counter set up. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold up. Koda. You were not meant to be down there. He's, oh. They countered my setup by setting me up instead. No. They're good. No wonder they were level 10, huh? I can see it now. I can see it now. The power. I now understand. Huge mana stay. Absolutely massive mana stay. Alright, Starkarian, here's the thing. Murder. Murder is the thing we're trying to do here. Just a little opportunity attack should be okay. We're gonna get hit by the arrow trap after all. See? So is Koda, however. Whom's turn it is now? Yeah, let's take the opportunity attack there instead and move you down by one. Kill that one person and then maybe kill the other person up ahead by, you know, doing maybe a little cheeky crit, you know? Alright, A10. The one, the thunder, the man. Slash me realizes I might have done a bit of a oopsie. You might as well kill her. Yeah, I did an oopsie because you're gonna get shot in the back by an arrow trap now, you know? Bit of a mild misplay there. Do a little bit of damage to this guy. Oh, no, it's probably not gonna do too much, but still. Yeah, 52 damage because of the amount of HP you got. Yeah, that is a lot of damage, see? He set his own buddy up. He just set his own buddy up. What's he doing? What's he cooking? Interesting. Okay, he gets stunned. Love seeing that. Alright, so... review. He's already bleeding. Well... yeah, he's certainly bleeding, and now he's just dead. Now he's just gone. You know, straight up just gone. So you took another big chunky damage. That's why it's not fine, you know? It took like over 100 damage just from that alone. Since it's like a, it's more like a thing that's based on... how to say, like... Every so many turns, right? Like, the effect itself happens, so... And it does, like, percentage HP damage to you, so you can die in, like, 5 of those pretty quickly. Probably obvious we avoid that, right? Cool. Well, we still have to send some people into the infirmary here. Looks at Kura. First time, huh? First time in the infirmary? Simon? Send you under as well because you're a little stressed. Probably you too. Probably you too. You just set it out with Grayling here as well. But don't worry, you guys did well. Any level ups? I don't think so, right? Nah. Alright, so... Now that was good. That was good and all. However, we now need to make a killer team. We need to send in the murderers. The slayers. The killers. Alright? Players, I'm taking you because you can heal for a lovely chunk of health. Alright? Crash, I'm taking you because you can do a lovely amount of damage. Really, you kinda cracked. Stakarian, honestly, you can also do kinda good damage here and you can be very handy. Paz is also a good fighter. I'm taking you. And I was thinking maybe Dory. Dory is a decent tank. Can do some knockouts as well. Yeah, because that's the team... Oh, we got a legendary piece of armor. Oh, we got a legendary piece of armor suddenly laying around, which actually would be really good. May he guide your hand, the Ark's grip. Alright. Alright. Oh, hold on. We got a gripper. It's for 2,000 cash. I will be selling a bunch of my current stuff here, so I can buy that. 100%. Those grippers better be worth it. I mean, hell, they better be, right? I'm selling my entire stock of Pact with the Flame Scrolls, so I can just about barely afford it. I can just about afford it. Cause, as my residential premium tank, you receive far less damage, far more luck, evasion chance goes up, damage goes down a little, but you receive a lot more healing as well. Looking good. Looking good. Anyone else benefit from anything else here? I think you guys get mostly pretty decent gear. Dory could change up, like, can get the gloves here as a hand-me-down. Could do that. We even got an achievement for getting a legendary weapon. We got 1,000 bucks back. It's basically I bought that thing at half the price, you see? It's fantastic. It's actually really good. Yeah, we got a discount effectively, you know? No, very worth it. Extremely worth it, though. And... kinda need to repair this. I wouldn't mind upgrading it as well, but, you know, pricey. That's the issue, pricey. You know, I don't really use that scroll here. We could sell it on as well. 1,500, yes sir. That's precision, technically a guaranteed crit. Sell a couple. The minor one I don't use, we have better ones. So yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of one of the loincloths. And most of these are currently being used with the exception of some of these spears here. Maybe get rid of this one here. And we might just be fine. Because then we can go ahead and upgrade ourselves the... What is this? Wait. Gives armor to all units. Oh, and a ballista. Machina missile. 50%... 15 damage to one enemy. Meanwhile, this is an AoE thing. And if we upgrade it, it just lasts longer. Wait, also does 15 damage then, like, lasts a little longer, yeah. Well, I'm taking that with me. I can't buy any other traps, however. I'm too poor. I'm too poverty-struck by that. You know, to do that. Alright, so we're taking our missiles with me, no sabotages. We got a couple battles ahead of us. I don't think I can buy any sabotage, can I? I mean, Hidden Blade is cool. 1, 2, 3. Just 3. And maybe one or two of those. Well, let's make it so that one enemy simply has less HP. Well, we're going to the spine, and on the spine, we'll be fighting a big old beefy boss, probably, that we've not seen yet. So let's better get ready for what is to come here. Yeah, mind you that the spine, it's the arena that, you know, it kind of wants you to be cuddling your homies, you know? So we want to be ending our turns next to one another, if possible, you know? If possible, we want to be doing that. So we gotta apply bleed 4 times to do that challenge there. I don't really know if we care about it. What I can tell you, however, is Crash is gonna kill a prisoner here. At least that's the hope, you know, that's the hope there. And if nothing else, you know, we're just gonna deal a lot of damage to him. Just like that, you know, that's a pretty beefy chunk of pain that has been dealt. And I could also, technically speaking, hit the golem there. Which, certainly I will. Sadly, Plas did get a little frozen over there, no? Actually, no, he resisted. He actually resisted. Okay, here's the thing. We're gonna move up. Yeah, we got movement speed. We got movement speed for days. We're gonna finish the prisoner off. And we're gonna do some damage to the clay soldier on the side. Alright, cool. And then I'm afraid you won't be quite able to do your thing here, but can you kill the clay soldier, I wonder? Come on, just one hit. Hey, before the trap triggered, because we were standing on one. If the trap would have triggered while you were standing on it, it would have been pretty damn bad, you know? It sure would have. Alrighty, that's fine, that's fine. Inspired. Enemies gain 1 action point at battle start, meaning they can act a little more frequently here. We got 2 prisoners and 2 claymen now. They just doubled the amount of enemies we fought. In the last one. They just doubled it. Twice the enemies. So we got Crash there, and we can do some stuff with Crash for sure. It's crazy to think that the prisoners have the same amount of HP as like certain like S-tier gladiators almost, you know? By just being, you know, prisoners. Like that's all they are, they're just prisoners. He dodged with a 5%, by the way. Just putting that out. We got a deathmatch challenge going. Meaning that we basically want to go out of our way and kill one of the enemies using a trap. So that could be an interesting one to do. Be very interesting. Anyone really need healing? I mean, suppose we can get you some healing here. Since no one's really out there. Nor can anyone really reach fellas back there. I admit one thing, it was a little unnecessary what I just pulled there. Can dash through this guy? Mr. Carrion's next. Okay, you know what? My boy, you got this. We're gonna take those 2 opportunity attacks just fine. I don't worry about them. We'll just hurt the clay soldier. Perfect setup to kill somebody with a trap actually here, look. And we got a deathmatch completed. Just like that. And then we just bully the clay soldier a little. See? Pretty smooth. Pretty smooth overall, I'd say. Pretty smooth there. I see, moved back so we can hit multiple. Fair. Hits cause as well, ironically. Yeah, you know, the weapon, the trap, it's not really sentient, so, yeah. Yeah, it's a thing, you know, it's a thing. Meanwhile, this guy's just freezing himself, which I won't be complaining about. Yeah, I won't complain. Basically set himself up here, so I can strike him in the back with Dory. And Dory can do some nice damage too. And then we got Crash, crashing out onto the Clay Soldier here. We got 3 rounds before that Clay Soldier's gonna be coming back though. So that's a little yucky. And you know what, Plants exactly doesn't have enough movement speed to actually reach him there, so if we don't defeat him the next turn using Cast Road here, he's gonna be back. I guess that works. Now, nothing personal. We just had to get rid of it. Alright, we just had to get rid of it. There was no ifs or buts, it just had to happen, you know? So sorry about that friendly fire though, Crash. Don't be willful. And yeah, do some big bleed. I mean, I guess this is fine, no? Yeah, just keep stabbing. Shame he'll get his turn beforehand, but he almost died to the opportunity attack, actually. Like, he almost did that. And, oh, you know, I got the most fantastic way of killing him. It's by Goomba stomping his ass. There you go, just Goomba stomped him. And gone he is. You know? And dash, food this guy. It can, yeah, like if you step on the food thingy, then you can benefit from it. Alright, Chris, don't worry, we're gonna heal you, we're gonna heal you. Overseer, which I don't really worry too much about. This is the Invicta is the scariest enemy here, honestly. We'll just swap you out because you're gonna be going first. So you might be able to really mess up the Invicta. And there's the Sabotage, look at that. Really going ham on that prisoner there. Really going ham on him. Right, I do see an issue, but that's an issue maybe easily remedied. Since this technically hits people from 2 tiles away, no? It's a line of sight thing, huh? Well, it's just what we gotta do, you know. We just gotta go ahead and do this instead then. And pull yourself to the Invicta, or pull the Invicta to you, I suppose. Either works. And then stab the Invicta because you can. Preferably the Invicta's not gonna even get their turn. You know, preferably. Preferably, but something I can't really guarantee. Just do some cheeky damage to the guys up on top, and that's about that. Player's likely resisting the cold. Alright, we got a homie, little Cos with his fancy gauntlets, stepping right up and killing the guy. Almost killing another one too at the same time. I like how shiny the gauntlets look there, you know. it's pretty shiny. Mr. Carrion. Beautiful timing, right? Able to go up to this guy and just really smack him for a lot of HP now. Killing yourself for a bunch. Good. Love it. Lovely. Amazing stuff. Prisoner just kinda exists in the back. Dory being able to walk up to the Overseer and give him a good old spanking here. You know, stunning him in the back. Dory just give him a bang shot, if you will. That sucks. Stop it. Stop it right now. Yeah, you walk into them spikes. You walk in there. Trap enemies 30 times. I didn't do it. They did it themselves. Okay? In my defense, they did it themselves. They chose this. They straight up actually chose this there. Yeah, I need to use the healing potion on you, because you are getting a little too low for my liking. You can also do the thing where you deal damage and heal yourself half of the damage that you deal. So, yeah, we'll just go with that. Get a bit of a cope heal. Could you not shoot him like this? Thank you. I'm gonna get you some more healing back there, Crash, while the other guy's being poked violently. And there we go. Cause. Well, there goes that one guy. And we're just running off to the other side. Killing man on spikes. Just like that. You know, we'll just do that. He's just taking all the opportunity attacks right now. Didn't even do anything. Which, again, you will not hear me complain about. And one less overseer to deal with. Right there. I think we just got some... Oh, we got an action point. How nice. Shame I totally won't be using that. Probably. I mean, I guess what we can do is debuff the prisoner and, like, really mark him and everything. You know? Slow and mark him. Not like he can't attack. Ow. Ow! Oh, wow. That hurt a lot. That really messed me up. Stop! That's fucked. Fucked up, dude. Alright, Crash, just finish this fight, alright? Just finish it, heal yourself for a little bit, okay? Just get it over with, man. a little messy for my liking. Yeah, heal everyone, I'd say. Because I wanna buff everyone for the boss, itself, you know? We get a harpy, and we know harpies are not nice. We know harpies are absolutely not nice. They have killed way too many people already. They're like a sleeper hit. It doesn't look that crazy, but it actually does a lot more damage than you'd think. More than what it seems. Surprisingly. And 2 Crowmancers and a Invicta. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. It's a pretty nasty team we got here against this right now. Well, Godspeed to you, Gladiator. Crash, I mean. Well, both, technically. Slap the Harpy. Then you can deal bigger damage to the Harpy. Being dodged with a 10% chance to be dodged, sadly. Well, the Harpy took a lot of damage at least. Yeah, no, not the biggest fan of what I'm about to pull here, but it is still 3 people that did take a rather decent chunk of damage there. You know? There was still 3 people there that did. And you know what? It's about to be a hell lot more people. Probably the single best use of a whirlwind attack that I've had so far in this game. Right here. We hit so many enemies with that one. We hit so many guys with that. Oh, it was glorious. Oh, why? It was fantastic. That was beautiful, honestly, Cos. That was beautiful. Chef kiss on that one. Honest. That was really good, man. That was really good. And nice dodge at the end there. Against the Harpy. Yeah. So. Could fight the Cryomancer up ahead. We'll just really mess them up if possible. Unless, you know, they keep dodging, of course. Use the Harpy for some warmth, I reckon. Since it's probably gonna get far worse before it'll get better, you know? Yeah. Badge time for me, nighty night! Well, thank you for being here, appreciate it, and you do have a beautiful sleep, alright? That Cryomancer really messed themselves up, like they just walked to their death. Absolutely. But yeah, man, have a lovely rest. Okay, 1 dodge, alright. And another dodge, cool. But we do have 11 stacks of being frozen over. That's not so nice. Honestly, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Yeah, could have been much, much worse. Yeah, no, that's fine actually. Hit the Invicta. And now do the 50-50, whether they get stunned or not there. The Flamen, again, I don't really worry about. They're fairly easy actually. They're A-okay. Works for me. Rope them in so I can pull the Harpy with their Harpy butt in here. Finish the Harpy off. Move over there and finish the Flamen off. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Could do some damage. And frankly, I will do that. Frankly, I will do that as well. Because there goes the Invicta. Yeah, so that's that. And now, last but certainly not least, Kaz, with his crazy high stacks of being frozen, still has enough maneuverability to take care of the Cryomancer after all. And we'll get 600 cash for that. Alright, this is the last battle before the boss fight happens. We got a pretty easy enemy team actually to deal with. This is actually pretty easy. This is actually pretty acceptable. Right here. Swap you guys out and... Cause, yeah, you just kinda got a bad spot, but hey, it is what it is. You can dash through the pottery anyways, so it should be okay. That was a pretty nice use of the sabotage as well. Lost a bunch of health there. That guy. Alright. Defeat the last enemy with a weapon attack. Yeah, say no more, say no more. Can use the Savage Blow on him. Get him to be hurting quite a bit. And... yeah, just mess up the prisoner as much as one could mess up the prisoner, you know? Indeed, indeed. Class, you go in and Holy Nova everyone. Looking good, looking good. Sadly did get frozen over a little. Because you would come to the thing I said that would probably happen to you. It's gonna hurt a little more than this. But you got him. But you got him injured. Could injure them even further. Okay? Could injure them pretty nicely though. Overseer ain't gonna go anywhere. And to carry on again, you probably can go ahead and beat up the Flamen here. Really mess him up. Now go right on in there. Then we can like do some huddling and cuddling so we don't freeze over. And yeah, enemy turn then. With the two clay soldiers that we got. No damage there. It's probably gonna be followed up with another no damage bit, isn't it? Because good dodge and high armor. That's what we got. Now, I will have to jump. We're gonna get collided, so that's gonna deal damage to them. And, well, I can't do that. But I could hit him with the, swing here. You know, stun him. Stun him nicely. Sounds good to me. And the Odin, you know, I'm not really worried about it at all. Like, it's just gonna tickle our guys a little bit and that's it, you know. It is really a pushover. Alright, Crash, so... let's delete this guy just because we can here. And get rid of his remains as well. And then do some nice damage to the Overseer, because I feel like the Overseer is thinking about doing a bit of a cheeky summon, and I do not appreciate that. I don't want him to do a cheeky summoning ritual. So let's injure all of them, which we did very nicely just now, by the way. Very nice damage there. Pause, you should be just fine taking out this Overseer here. Yeah, Overseer is gone. This guy is gone. Just to make extra sure, we're also gonna hit his remains there. Because we can. And then, yeah, it basically bones down to the Odin in the back. I mean, again, we're just gonna take care of the remains, no? I guess not. Dory, how about you? You seem capable. Very much so. It wasn't a weapon attack, though, was it? Yeah, I messed up with that one. Dory could have totally gone in and did the weapon attack thing. I did kind of mess up. Oh well. Well, that is the buff for everyone, because we're about to have the boss face down with us now. So I'm gonna set up some consumables here. 30 damage. I mean, could be nice to take care of some enemies, maybe. Is what I'm thinking. 30% max HP or removes all stack of debuffs. Let's do it like this instead, yeah? Fingers crossed, because we're fighting! Halibra, the sister of the Emperor, with her executioner gang, which is using humans as like decoration here. The renowned Patronus! I am honored you accepted my humble invitation. Oh, I can hardly contain my excitement. Yes. What are these pitiful sacks of flesh truly your finest warriors? How amusing. My men will dispatch them swiftly. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the bloody climax of the grandest arena spectacle in the divine empire of Provintia. Your careers end here, goat lover. Alright, mistress of the spine, let the games begin for the Emperor! Executioners! Okay. 1200 HP and our homies have 480 each. Lots of damage. And there's some healing. Oh yeah, no, they suck. Oh, they suck. Oh, they're ass. Oh, I hate them. Oh, they suck. To all other ally units. Wait, so what she does is, this is my show. She heals herself for half HP and kills one of her own. Is what she does. Oh, this is gonna be a tough battle, actually. This is actually gonna be a tough one. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Bloodletter, Frostbrand. I'm not a fan of the Frostbrand. Honestly, not really. I feel like we should dispense them fairly quickly. The Bloodletter is gonna be very annoying too, though. We'll get some potions to deal with some of the stuff here somewhat. And she has resolved. This unit cannot be killed until any other ally is alive. Only one unit per team can have this status active at the time. So even then, we just gotta kill all allies first. I see. It's gonna be a rough one. It's gonna be a rough one. Definitely is, yeah. It's gonna be bad. What's she gonna do? Alright. Alright. Immediately targets Crash. I respect that she would come on in here like this, first things first. Respectable. I'm just gonna heal you, Crash, just in case, you know. You can do some 69 to her, some 69 damage. She's 5% dodge, and dodged you at that. Okay, she already lost like 200 health, which is pretty nice. I approve of that. Could do some of this. Could do some Pama Beretta. Could heal some of our homie here. And still shoot her a little. It would just inconvenience her that much more, you know. Us, we can start moving up to one of the other guys up there. Thinking the Frostbrand in your case. So we can start taking care of little bit by little bit. We can do 65 damage to these two doofuses. Good thing is it was a little more amplified as well, which I do appreciate. Okay, cause it's gonna get a little cold on your side. Hemorrhaging. Increases Matt's HP a little bit. That does suck. Especially because you're bleeding now. Yep. She got healed for quite a lot of health there. Not a fan of it. Not a fan. Yep. Alright. I can get an opportunity attack in, which should be okay. Can I heal Cause? Can I do that? And mess up the Frostbrand as much as we physically can real quick here. Copes. Copes a little. People don't really have the biggest debuffs yet in the world. So this should be okay. We're gonna smack him in there. He's gonna get frozen partially, and we can get rid of the Frostbrand, hopefully. You know, I'm gonna jump up there. I'm gonna have these guys crash into one another. And, then it's gonna be Calilabra's, or Elilabra's, woman's turn. It's gonna be her next, huh? Okay, the Bloodletter has been successfully stunned, which is nice. She goes around and hits everyone up there, including the Frostbrand, apparently. Ah, but like, they did unstun her own homie, but stun one of ours. I see. I see. Crash, let's do a thing. Weaken all the enemies and buff ourselves a little. That Frostbrand's gonna be no more. I want him gone. The Bloodletter, also very much close to death here. The Labra is up on the top. Yeah, not really gonna be too helpful here, huh? A shame! A shame that is. That works. We're gonna step right next to our own guys. We're gonna do a bit of a beam, and a bit of a beam, you know? So that did allow the Bloodletter to have its own turn. Sucks a little. Oh, it certainly does, certainly does. Nice dodge. Yeah, I'd like the Bloodletter to, not do anything, if possible. Now, it appears it was a pretty impossible request, it seems. It seems I did ask for a little too much there. There we go, we'll get rid of some of the debuffs. It's a shame. It's a good thing he dodged. It's a bad thing it still heals them. You know, that sucks a little. But what is a good thing again is that Halibra, you know, she doesn't seem to have any homies around that will heal her. So that's good. And of course it gets rid of the different debuff that I didn't really care too much about. I'm gonna slow her and mark her. Hopefully it's gonna do some nice damage as well. Apply some of the bleeding to her. You know? Again, in hopes that it'll do some decent damage overall. We can try and stun her this way, which sadly didn't work, but still did some decent damage. It was still decent. It was still decent. I can already guess what she is gonna do. It could have been worse. Could have been worse, actually. Because now you're in front of Crash, and Crash can do a lot of damage too. Crash can actually do some fantastic damage to you. Frankly, I think it was the best case scenario you'd land up in front of him, you know? Honestly, couldn't have asked for anything better. Have Blast like poke her a little bit here and there. Can do some damage to the enemy. Could do some, but like I think I'd rather heal Cons instead. With this spell, you know? Now, can I weaken her? Yes, actually, she is now weakened, meaning she will be taking more damage. Look at that. Lovely! Alright, so Carrion, you go down next to her as well. She is currently weakened, meaning we could do some lovely damage here. 43. Hold on, let's do it again. 41. And 73. Now that was a good number there. Love seeing that. fucking cannon hurts me more at this point. And Dory is sadly stunned up there, so he won't be able to do too much. Just gonna do a roundhouse attack, no? Oh, no, actually. Just stunning Dory again. Poor guy. Can't catch a break. But, you know, she is history. She is done. She is not gonna make it any farther than this here because Crash can attack her multiple times. And that's it. Well, it was quite a show. Underestimate your fighters, child of the pit. My brother should have executed you a long time ago. Just like your father, an insufferable brat. Go on, give these people the finale they deserve. Bloody, glorious end. Do it, you coward. And me! It's only fair. You know, your goat boy cried and screamed like a miserable wretch as he died. Yeah, I like her little nipple piercings on the armor. So, you know, to be stunned by boobs so many times in a row, right? Okay, guys, what do we think? Do we let her live and do what the quest wanted us to do so we can interrogate her, or do we just kill her and do some funny murder? What do you guys say? Thumbs up or thumbs down? I think it's only fair if you guys decide. What do you think? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Yes? No to murder. Okay, okay. Let her live. Alright. Okay, okay. Alright. So we should let her alive, be alive there, huh? We should let her live. Interesting, interesting. Alright, well, maybe we'll give her the thumbs up then. If that's what the crowd demands. Mercy for the wicked. Huh? So, you've met my sister. These are her machinations, I presume. I should have known. You are her errand runner now. Are you certain you can trust her? After all, she's Valerius. The mirror. Here, take it. Do with it as you please, child of the pit. I do not care anymore. You may have spared my life today, but the Emperor will see to it that I answer for my failures. There's no future left for me. But your friend is still alive. Is being held deep within the dungeons of Regales Palace. My man did quite a number on him. The kidnapping was my brother's idea. To keep you in check, to keep you under pressure. If you hurry, you might still survive. Go now. I have failed you, dear brother. I'm sorry. Ah, come on, L. Oh look, we got a legendary item from it. A legendary offhand shield as well. Beautiful piece right there. And some pretty ornate, fancy fists right there too. And we reached a new age as well. A new age has been accomplished here. Anno Tigaris 370, the Age of Reverence. Poets continue to weave verses celebrating your triumph in the north. The people shall not soon forget the downfall of this sadistic general. The audience, astonished, you have chosen to spare the life of the Emperor's merciless sister. They're like reading, you know? She's hot, let her live, she's hot. Beaten and humiliated, Eliabra disclosed you that your friend Bahir is still alive, imprisoned deep within the royal dungeons of the capital. The mysterious ally was correct. Eliabra handed you a fabled mirror, which she had so selfishly clung to. It was in perfect condition. Riva, the royal advisor and sister to the tyrant, has vowed to do everything in her power to clear the path to her brother when time is right. Now, you stand before the golden gates of the city of Ivory Towers, a place where sublime beauty conceals the decayed core within. Within the palace, beyond its marble walls and guards in gilded armor, beneath the statue of horse-headed god, lies the mad emperor, plagued by visions of what may yet come to pass. The time of the final tournament draws near. cathedra, the grand arena of the capital, stands tall and radiant, its sands seemingly untouched by the blood of the valiant souls who dared to enter. Yet, the only path to confront him lies through the enduring his trials, hoping you can survive long enough to finally face the man who killed your father and stole your youth. The age unlocked. Continue. That is a lot of things that I'm seeing sadly on the side, you know. Let's see. What's the video? How you doing? Breaking the chains, advance to age 5. Yoink. And then one of the gods is kinda happy with me. Panacea. Severus, how are you doing? How are you doing? Healing received increases by 20%. Absolutely. And thank you for the hat, Potters. Beautiful place we got, no? Right, Dory. A well-deserved level up, I'd say. Evasion chance, yeah. Yeah, let's reroll. Make you a little faster. I like him speedy, you know. Crash, damage. Crash will murder. Crash gonna murder people better. That's what we're gonna be doing here. And then, this is the mirror. This is the mirror they wanted us to get. It's actually pretty decent. Plus, you have full movement speed, really. You only have 3 with that. You're kind of slow, honestly. But, you know, you might be slow, but you have 21 block. I mean, you just ignore 21 damage. This one would casually. You know, just like that. Easy. Very well, very well. Now, let's see what we can do. We could be getting more gladiators for 4.5k. Which, honestly, I don't think is a horrible thing to do either. Increases experience gained by 10% for all gladiators on the 5th gladiator purchase slot. And we can also be getting more gladiators into the arena, I'm pretty sure. So we get a maxed out in here. We can get more guys and whatnot. And I guess we can't get any more there. Well, I guess I was mistaken. Was it the academy instead? Increases damage multiplier for gladiators, training chance increases. Fair, I mean, I don't see anything there. Memorial can be improved. This is all fine. This is all fine and handy there. Let's sell some stuff real quick, shall we? Let's go and sell some things if we can. Maybe we can scrounge up a little more money together. There's some lovely boots we can get here too. I don't know if we want to. We can sell some of the armor we're just not even using here. I think that should be okay, no? Surely. Surely it's fine. Yeah, maybe the legendary one, right? God, that'd be so stupid to do. Like, honestly, it'd be so dumb. Kinda would like the academy to be improved. We just need a little bit more cash. Permanent 10% egg. Oh! Okay, we just get permanent plus 10% HP to every gladiator now. Which means that some of the guys already had a stupid amount, like Railing here has even more of a stupid amount now. I love seeing that. We'll get the arena down there. We can also improve the market, technically now. Unlock the 5th consumable item slot, and the challenges increases the available item count to 16. And probably some better, higher quality things as well. But again, I kinda just wanna go ahead and like be able to purchase my better and improved upon academy here, you know. So I don't mind selling a couple of these so I can get the academy up and running. A beautiful place right there. EBR practice, of course, thank you for the work. Academy has been fully maxed out. So we can get permanent plus 5 initiative as well on top of that now. Yeah, it's looking really nice here. It's looking really good. I've hardly been doing any stuff with the forum. I've been hardly doing stuff here. It's been 2,000 gold and win a challenge, which uses for 250 or more. Virtual age renovation. I guess I'll abandon that one. Challenge and defeat 2 veterans in different classes. Yes, sure. Yes, sure. Yes, sure. It's gonna be a 3v3 here. Yeah, who needs healing? Who needs that healing urgently? Costas, Stokarian probably, and Dory does. urgent in quotation marks, right? I mean, it'd be nice. It'd be a nice thing to have happen. Let's put it that way. And no one's in the academy, which is a bit of a waste, I think. So let's change that up. Simon, you can come with me. We can step into the arena proper. You can sit this one out. You can come with us as well. Thunderman, you can come with us too. Tricky Foxtrot can sit here, including Grayling and maybe Plas even. You know, just get a little bit of XP when we're gone. Doing that little battle we have here. So it's gonna be a 3v3. We're fighting a Magus, this guy, and a funny poison guy. And we bring ourselves a chunky fighter. We bring a healer of our own here. Hold on, let me take a couple more items with me here, just because I can. We can get you some better stuff, no? Since you're already entering the battlegrounds, we might as well hook you up with some better things, no? I'm just saying. Shoes, are these better? Debatable, right? Debatable. Depends on what we're looking for. Let's get you some of those foot wraps. So yeah, you can come along, Simon. And the Percolator. The Percolator hasn't seen really much live combat, but this will change now. So we got the Aquila Arbalist, which is way better than the little throwing Pelham that we had, plus crit damage. How much do we do? 16 to 19 a couple times, which sounds reasonable. And some other shenanigans, right? Damage plus 1 is nice. Swap that out so we can do a little more pain. You can deal a little more pain now to the enemy. Maybe? No. Maybe? No. Alright, well, that should be good enough for finding the Carniferous Invicti. The Butcher's Incarnate or something, no? Something along those lines? Yeah. Inching my way to the 500, dude, you got a crazy high amount of health there. Like, you got so much HP. And there's so many traps in here, my god. No single tile is safe. They shoot down here. No tile is safe. Literally no single tile is safe. We all will be getting hit by the traps. This is fucked up. Brave warriors. It appears we are facing quite a diabolical layout. My, it appears so. It appears to be quite a case here. Huh. Yeah, that's gonna be a nasty one. Ooh. Well, we're on the timer. We're on that heavy timer right here, and they got more health, so we'll be relying heavily on, you know, having them die before we do. I'll just pre-poison this person there, and that's it. Other man, all you do is buff your own and debuff theirs, and you just wait as well.